Oh yeah, we've got ourselves a mess today. So this is a Milwaukee demo hammer, and what we're doing is removing the mud bed for an old tile floor. And this is going to be pretty common to what you might have underneath your old tile. Typically when you do a demo like this, you would remove the tile, the mud bed, and what's underneath of it all in one, but I'm doing it separate to show you guys all the different layers. Now the thickness of this mud bed can vary, but mine have been like around 1 inch thick. And they did this back in the day to be sure that the tile didn't crack. Now underneath the mud bed, you can see this metal mesh stuff, and it's going to be nailed down and stapled down. In a much smaller scale, it's a little bit like the rebar in concrete. So running the demo hammer isn't so bad. It's like running a mini jackhammer. So this now takes over as the worst part of this job. It's now time to pull up all that metal mesh. I'm sorry to tell you, but there's not really any other way to put it. This sucks.
Yeah, this is a lot more fun than I would like to be having right now. I'll tell you that. Look at these little nails here. Look at them all. Another one, another one, another one. You need just another one. Another one. More. Here's another one. They put this stuff down and it's never going to move. It's out in pretty big chunks if you separate it quite like I have. Wow. Mask is a little warm when we're doing this too. Woo! We got it all tore up. It's just all nailed down. So we're gonna rip all this up.
And just like that, it's done. I promise installing a new base or new tile is a lot easier than how they made it before. Are you ready? Here it is. Putting all this in here. This is just laying in here. It's kind of like a dry fit. I went and cut around each one of the obstacles in here. Like that. And how I cut it, this is just like drywall. So I just use a regular knife and I use my drywall square and I just cut it right back at the truck. But now what we're gonna do is we gotta screw it in. And of course there is a special screw for it. So basically the head of the screw has these little like fingers on it that allow it to countersink into the backer board. This way it'll sit perfectly flush so we can tile right over top of it.
We're gonna get after some tiling.